Welcome back. In this video, we shall see a little bit about averaging filter or mean filter applied on images. So we shall talk about averaging or mean filter, averaging filter or mean filter. Okay. So let us say we have a 4 cross 4 image. So here is our 4 cross 4 image. So this value is 0, this is 25, this is 100, this is 255, this is 16, this is 2, this is 150, this is 1, 9, 11, and again 100, then 0, then 2, then 55, 90, and 50. So these values are nothing but the intensity values of the pixels. So this is pixel 1, this is pixel 2, and so on. Okay, so here these are the rows. So the downward uh, arrangement is called the rows, and the horizontal arrangement are called columns. So this is column, this one is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3, and this is column 4. Similarly, this is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, and this is row 4. The horizontal arrangements are called rows and the vertical arrangements are called columns. Okay, so column number increases uh, from left to right, and the row number increases from top to bottom. Okay, so we want to calculate the average of this image. So let us say this is a 4 cross 4 image, and we want to calculate the average of this image. So we shall define an average kernel, 3 cross 3 average kernel for this image. Okay, what is the average kernel? So average kernel is nothing but these values 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So when we shall convolve this average kernel with this image, we shall get the average image. Okay, how? So let us see. Again, there is one thing that whenever this kernel is placed on the image, the center value of the kernel or this value is placed on the image being processed. So this value will be first placed on this pixel. Okay, this center value is placed on the pixel being processed, and then this center value will be placed on this pixel, then this pixel, and then this pixel, and then to the next row this pixel center value is placed on this pixel, and so on. Okay, so we shall move this matrix or this kernel over this whole image. So first let us see the first case. Let us see the first case. Let us see the first case when this matrix is placed over in such a way, this image in such a way that center the center values lies on the first pixel. So this is this matrix, or you can call it a kernel. So this is a 3 cross 3 kernel placed on the image. So here is the value of kernel, here is 1, here is 1, here is 1, and again here is 1, here is 1. Similarly here also is 1, here is 1, here is 1, and here is 1. So let us convolve this image with the this kernel. Okay, when 1 is here is nothing, so when 1 is multiplied by nothing or 0, it will give 0. So we get 0 at this place. Then 0 is multiplied by 1, 0 at this place, 0 at this place. Okay, 0 0. Similarly 0 here and 0 here. So 0 0. When 1 is multiplied by this pixel, so it is already 0, so we shall get 0. So then 1 is multiplied by 25. Okay, when 1 is multiplied by this 25, we shall get 25. And then 1 is multiplied by 6, so we shall get 6. When 1 is multiplied by 2, we shall get 2. So when the kernel was placed on the first pixel of the image, we got this value of numbers. So the next step is that we shall add all these values. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 25 plus 0 plus 6 plus 2. So by adding these values, we shall get 25 plus 2 27, and 27 plus 6 33. So we shall get 33. So 33 is the sum of these pixels, these pixels. The 33 is the sum of these pixels. For getting the average or mean value, we shall divide 33 by 9. Okay, why by 9? Because there are 9 pixels in the kernel, or there are 9 pixels below the kernel. Okay, these are 9 pixels. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So for calculating the average, we add all the numbers and divide it by the total. We add all the values and divide it by the total number of values. So the sum is 33 and total values are 9. So average would be 33 by 9. Okay, so let us redefine this kernel. Okay, let us redefine this kernel. Let us redefine this kernel. So we remove all of these. So let us redefine the kernel. So the kernel will be redefined in this manner, that instead of writing 1, we shall write 1 by 9. Okay, because there are 9 pixels in the kernel. So 1 by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 9, again 1 by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 9. So this is the averaging kernel or mean kernel. Okay, 1 by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 9. Okay, so the kernel is redefined. Okay, so now let us calculate for this pixel, 150. Let us calculate the value for this pixel. Okay, the average value for this pixel. Okay, so we shall place the kernel here. 3 cross 3 kernel will be placed here in such a manner that the center value of the center value of the kernel lies on the pixel being processed. Okay, so the center value lies here. Okay, so we shall multiply this by 1 by 9, this by 1 by 9, and all the values will be multiplied by 1 by 9, 1 by 9, this value by 1 by 9, this value by 1 by 9, and this 100 by 1 by 9, and this value by 1 by 9. Okay, so the all the values will be multiplied with 1 by 9. So let us erase this. Let us erase this. So all the values are multiplied by 1 by 9, and so 1 by 9 is multiplied with 1 by 9 is multiplied with the first pixel 25, then 1 by 9 is multiplied with 100, then 1 by 9 is multiplied with 255. Remember one thing that in a grayscale image the values are between 0 and 125. So this is the reason that we did not take the values above 255. Okay, so all the way here. So 1 by 9 will be multiplied by the next pixel. 1 by 9 is multiplied with 2, then 1 by 9 is multiplied with 150, and so on with all the pixels which lie below this kernel. For all the pixels which lie below this kernel, so this value 1 by 9, this value will be multiplied by 1 by 9, this value by 1 by 9, this value, this value, this value, this, and this. All the values will be multiplied with 1 by 9. So we can take 1 by 9 common and then add all the values in the matrix. So 25 plus 100 plus 255 and so on. So when by performing this calculation, by adding all the values below the kernel and divided all the values by 1 by 9, we shall get a value. Let us say we get the value equal to, let us say we get the value equal to 120. Okay, so this pixel 150 will be replaced by 120, will be replaced by 120 in the output image. This pixel will be replaced by 120 in the output image. Okay, so by performing all these by moving all this kernel over all the values and adding these values and dividing by 1 by 9. Okay, so we shall get the corresponding value or corresponding average or mean value for all the pixels. So we shall get a new 4 cross 4 matrix which shall contain the average of this original matrix. Okay, this was the original matrix, so we shall get a 4 cross 4 matrix, which will be called as the mean matrix or the average matrix, or in case of images we shall call that the average image of this original image. So in this way we shall obtain the average image or mean image. So that's all for averaging uh, the values of an image or a 2D matrix. That's all for today. See you in the next lesson.